Hey, what's up, guys? This is Halfway, broadcasting from around the world in phenomenal Pen, Cambodia. Did you guys think I was really dead? That was my chalk outline. My school's preparing for some Halloween stuff. So they have some like Halloween stuff going on up here. I was making like a haunted rooftop for the older students, like the high school and college kids that come here for their English learning. They're doing that. But yeah, Halloween's coming up, guys. So Halloween's in like a week, less than a week, 6 days. Halloween is one of my favorite times of the year. I prefer it to probably almost any other holiday. Not that I'm really not a big holiday person anyway in general. Even like my birthday, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't really celebrate stuff like that much, and not for any like religious reason or any type of like any other reason that I don't know. They're just regular days to me. When I was a kid, obviously holidays were really cool. I used to really like Christmas, and Thanksgiving was cool. But these days, even I don't know, in the past like 10 years, 7 years, like I don't know, holidays don't really mean that much to me. I just don't really care about them. But with Halloween coming up, let's talk about Halloween a little bit. Whoa! Just kidding. Did you see that? That's gonna be part of the. It's gonna be part of the little Halloween attraction that they're doing. Did it scare you? Maybe not. Yeah, so Halloween. But I think one of the reasons why Halloween's really cool and people, maybe like it is because for like one day you get to, just be someone that you're not. You get to, put on a costume and you can be, anything that you want to be. In like in a literal sense in a way. It's not really literal, but kind of. So you can be like anything you want to be, dress up, and normally, I think people often pick things that are like asymmetric to their general life and their general way of doing things. So usually, if like a nice person, maybe you dress up as like a serial killer, and if you're a serial killer, you dress up as a nice person. I don't know if that's not even just that, but I don't know if that's necessarily true. But it just leads you to thinking like being comfortable when it's not Halloween, just being comfortable with yourself and realizing like there are things about ourselves that we can, put a costume on, so to speak, and walk around every day in a certain way. And then there are things that we can't. And I think sometimes we have to realize that we have to try to like accept the things about us that we can't change. There are always ways that we can better ourselves. There are always ways that we can be better people. And then with some things, there are some things we have to accept that it's just there's nothing that we can do about it. And so the things that we can try to become better and better ourselves, we should do. And the things that that we can't, just realize that that's just part of your life and your existence, and try to find ways to go through with that. So as a small example, I was talking about yesterday that I'm trying to train my hair. I didn't do my hair today, but to kind of go in a different pattern. Now the reason I'm doing this is because here, let's step into my office. It's not really my office. There's a bathroom, I don't know if you see, up here on the 3rd floor of my school, but it's currently it's not being used. I don't know if the sign's still in here yet. So we have our sign. It's on the floor, but here it is. No use for it. So nobody ever comes up here. So a lot of times on my breaks, I come up here and I make YouTube videos, I smoke, whatever. But where's my hand off a little bit while I'm here too? But okay, so one thing, I'm like getting way off topic, is I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's see if it'll come up on the video. I don't know if you guys can tell. My hair's a mess. Oh my god! I can't believe I'm showing other human beings this. So, I'm starting to go bald. I'm not starting to. I've been going bald for probably the better part of like 7 or 8 years, but it's starting to get like really bad where I absolutely like hate it. Like it's the worst thing like that like that I have to like accept in life. Maybe that's not completely true. But something that, again, there's something that I don't have any control over. So I found this like new hairstyle, went online, looked up like balding hairstyles. So I'm trying to do like these new hairstyles to make it a little bit less noticeable. Like I said, today I didn't comb my hair, so I combed it, but I didn't put any product in it. But again, like that's just something that I have to accept about myself, even though I hate it and it sucks. But it's one of those things that you just have to accept. And so you can either, again, you can sit around and, you know, be depressed about it all day and think, my life sucks because of this. Or, you know, you can accept it and try to, you know, just work it into your life the best way that you possibly can. And also with like things like that, things that are negative. Let's see if I can get it back here. Things that are negative about us, like just being okay with it and not letting it affect your life. There's a difference between knowing you have a flaw or knowing something is wrong. And this doesn't just have to be physically. Although most things, I think like personality traits are things that we can work on. But you know, some things are just ingrained into us, or we are just the way that we are. And as long as your personality trait isn't something that's like terrible to another person. So again, if your personality trait is that you're a serial killer, that's something you should work on. That's something that you should work on about yourself. But if it's, you know, maybe you're, you know, like me, a little bit more reclusive, a little bit of an introvert, like I could be like, well, I'm just going to try to go out and party more and do, you know, blah, 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 blah. But it doesn't really matter. I'm not hurting anybody by me being like, hey, I'm just going to go home today and, you know, chill at my house, you know? So it's something that I don't necessarily feel like I have to work on because I'm happy with myself for it. The same thing with the, you know, going bald a little bit. I'm still happy with myself. It's not like, you know, it's not like that it debilitates my mental state so much and that's all that I think about. So that's kind of what I'm saying is accepting the things about you that aren't perfect and just realize like that's part of what you are. And, you know, now again, if I could do something about it, like if I had the money and I could get like a I think they call it like a hair graft, like a hair transplant kind of thing, would I do that? Definitely. So, what's up, Teacher Martin? We have another teacher. Do you want to say hi to the world? You're not. Hey. I'm not live.
You're not live.
This is another teacher here, Teacher Martin. Say what's up, guys.
What's up?
All right. Yeah. So it's just important to, you know, kind of accept those things about ourselves. And just realize that, you know, those kind of things aren't necessarily like the end of the world. And I kind of lost my train of thought a little. That's okay. But I think you guys get the drift of what I was saying there. So just, you know, be okay, be happy with yourselves. Realize there are things about ourselves that we can change, things that we really like about ourselves, and things that we, you know, don't love about ourselves. But we can still, you know, accept them as being, you know, making us who we are. Or what we are. Alright guys, this is Halfway broadcasting from around the world. Phenomenal Pen, Cambodia. Don't forget, Facebook link will be in the description so you can catch those Facebook live videos Sunday morning, as well as the link for the Halfway, this is how I be easy videos. And I'll catch you later. Peace out guys, be easy.